Logan, what's up? What's up, Mario? What's up, Paxton? All right. We got some football, man. We got Canadian football. We got the Redblacks and the Blue Bombers. I don't know who to bet either. I just bet. Yeah, I don't know who to bet either. I just bet. So I don't know either. It's just, it's fake money anyway. So all right, let's see. I gotta share this out on Facebook. Yeah. You can bet on Winnipeg. Hey, started yet? Hopefully it's a good game tonight. It's been a while since I did a Canadian game. I think it's been like last Thursday. It's been a week, I believe. I think it was last Thursday at the game. Because Friday I had something pop up at the last minute. I mean, right before the game started, I had something pop up and I couldn't do it. And then Saturday I didn't do anything. Yeah, I think it was last Thursday. Was the last one I did. Is that the one that went over? Is that the one that went in overtime? I think so. I think that's the one that went in overtime, and Hamilton lost. Because yeah, that's right. That's the one I lost my bet. Picking the home team tonight. I took the road team just to be different. I took the road team just to be different. Yeah. And every day we're getting closer and closer to college football. Every day we're getting closer and closer. Every day. So. But you got crab legs delivered? Man. I'll go down and get that myself at the grocery store. I don't know how to get that delivered. Man. I don't know what that's like. Getting seafood delivered to your house. All right, man. So we got Winnipeg and Ottawa. Say, who's favored tonight? I don't know yet. I didn't check the lines, so maybe Paxton knows who's favored, but I don't. So, I like the intro. Pretty cool. Pretty sure AI did this. Pretty sure AI made their intro. All right, we got Thursday night football. We got the Redblacks versus the Blue Bombers. Drew Brown. There's Paxton's favorite quarterback, Drew Brown. That's his favorite quarterback. Oh, Claros is back starting for Winnipeg. I think he's been out for a while. I think he's been out. So. Oh, their in studio looks different tonight. It must be in a different location. Okay, so Winnipeg is favored by 4.5. The over/under is 53.5. I think the bet's probably the over. I'm gonna say this thing goes 53.5. I think this goes over. Let's see. I'm gonna say it goes over. Man, no kick. It's on CBS Sports Network tonight. All right. It's actually, I can get it 52.5. I can get it actually 52.5. Yep. I got the over at 52.5. That's what I got. Yeah, so 52.5 is what we got to get the over. So there it is, man. I bet the over. So I think 52.5 should be. I think we're gonna get that tonight. I think we're gonna get that tonight. I actually like the under, but good luck. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I like the over 52.5. So yeah, it's almost real football, not this preseason crap. Well, the Saints had some injuries in the first week, but a lot of teams had injuries the first week of preseason. So we lost one of our linemen for the year. I think a receivers on the IR or whatever. But who else got hurt? I think one of our cornerbacks got hurt. I hate freaking preseason. Everybody gets hurt, man. That's the only reason I hate about preseason. I don't give a shit about winning and losing. Just don't get anybody hurt. So, yeah, don't say anything too loud about players getting hurt. I'm back. Ooh, I forgot. Damn it! I forgot the water. Damn it. Man, I forgot my water. I got it now. All right, we got football, man. Who's getting the ball first? All right. Yeah, so it's Thursday night. So Ottawa has they've won 2 in a row. They're 3-6 on the season. That's why I think this is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. They got Claros coming back for Winnipeg. I think this is gonna be a high-scoring game. Paxton. I think we're going to go over to 52.5. We got a flyover today at the game. Got a flyover. All right, we got looks like the Blue Bombers. We're gonna hit it first. And fix the clock. And we're underway. Return to the 25 to 30. 35 up to the 40-yard line. That's where the Blue Bombers will have it. They're 4-4 in the year. Ottawa's 3-6. All right, let's see if I can fix this clock. Well, it's not 0-0-0. They're going to fix the clock. It's not the right time. So it's 1st and 10. Winnipeg. Ball's at their own 39-yard line. There's a handoff. Up to the 45, up to the 50. It's a first down. Still going to about the 52, maybe 3-yard line goes Oliveira. First down, Winnipeg. Oh, there's a flag down. 1 play, 1 flag. Look at that. 1 play, 1 flag. They got to fix the clock. Clock's not right. Clock's not right. Come on. Come on, TSN. Fix the clock. 1 play, 1 flag already. Don't you like that, Emario? I know Emario likes that. I know Emario loves when there's a play, then there's a flag right away. 1 play in, the referees are already making they want to get on TV. They need their airtime. Already. Yeah. What's the penalty? Oh, we got a face mask against the offense? We have a face mask against the offense. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the offense. Wow, okay. Yep, 1 play, and we already got a flag. All right, so the TSN doesn't have the clock right, so I guess I have to just say the clock at the replay, which is fine. I'm okay with doing that. So 14:20 to go, first quarter. 1st and 25, back at the 24. There's a catch made to 31 up to the 30. No, get to the 34. Going to be 2nd and long for the Blue Bombers. 2nd and long for the Bombers. So looks like they have different uniforms. Now they're a little different than NFL uniforms, but I think they're similar, but they're different than NFL. But okay, we got 2nd down and 15 from the own 34 for Winnipeg. We got 13:40 to go in the quarter. Here's a catch made. It's first down across the 50 to the 48 of Ottawa. First down to Winnipeg as Dembski with the reception. Man, if it was first and with 30 something, no problem. Man, was first and 25. I was kind of exaggerating there, but it was 1st and 25, and he get the first down. So 1st and 10 at the Ottawa 47. There's a handoff to Oliveira, and gets about the 41. It'll be a 2nd down here for the Bombers. The Ottawa quarterback's the worst in the league. Nah, P.J. Walker is the worst. The one that for Calgary. He's the worst in the league. I've been checking. I haven't checked and seen if Vernon Adams is back for Calgary. I guess I'll find out next game. 2nd and 5. Here's a little handoff. Ooh, it gets blown up in the backfield. A loss about 2 as Mitchell gets tackled. Going to be 2nd and 5 here for Winnipeg. Yeah. Yeah, PJ Walker won games in the NFL. It's not like he he came in the NFL and took a victory lap. Victory. So he won games in the NFL, but with the Browns of all teams, with the freaking Browns. So, all right. So 3rd and 8. They're gonna go for a 53-yard field goal. Dead center of the field. Kick is up, and looks good, and it is. Kick is good, and the Bombers on the board first, 3-0. Here we go. All right, we got the clock working again. All right, good job. Good job, TSN. All right. Yeah, nice kick, man. Nice kick. So, I checked my analytics doing the Brewers, and I mean they blow anything with the Yankees out of the water that I do. So, I think the next Brewers game I'm gonna do is Monday. They play the Cubs. So, and that should actually be a good game because it's a divisional game. Cubbies and the Brewers. Yeah, so. YouTube sends my video out when I do Brewers games as opposed to Yankees. I can look at the analytics when I go online and go look at the analytics and tell what the the impressions are. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, YouTube. So we'll see. Man. Yankees must be off tonight. Thursday's usually a slow game. I think a slow day for the baseball because a lot of teams have off for the weekend before the weekend series starts. All right, so it's 3-0. Winnipeg, as they get the points first. All right, so Ottawa will get their first possession of the game. So 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. They're going left to right. As Brown back to throw. Going to go left side. Going to be caught at the 55 to the 50. 45 down to the 40. 35 goes Hardy down to the 30-yard line. First down, Ottawa. Goes Hardy. First down, Redblacks. Man, look at that. Look at that, Paxton. Nice catch by Hardy. First down, Ottawa. Gabriel's going to start Saturday's game against the Eagles. I don't know why Cleveland drafted 2 quarterbacks. That made no sense. 1st and 10 at the 30. They just should have drafted only one of them. Here's a handoff. Gets up to the 25, down to the 24-yard line goes. Attaboye. It'll be 2nd down here for Ottawa. So, yeah, good. Hardy's a good receiver. I'm starting to get used to their players a little bit. Hardy's got some ability at the receiver position. He can make some catches and the yak yards, the yak. 2nd and 4. And here's an open middle. It's a catch made. It's a first down up to the 17-yard line. They got suplex down. But it's a first down for Ottawa. There was Lewis on the reception. He like suplex. So man. What is it? This wrestling? That's what I like about this league. They actually tackle in this league. 1st and 10 at the 17. But the NFL, you got to baby tackle them. Can't tackle them too hard. 1st and 10, there's a handoff. Only gets about maybe 2. I think it was Attaboye on the carry. 2nd down. Yeah, you notice that, Paxton? They actually tackle in this league, unlike the NFL, where you can't tackle hard, man. You might hurt somebody. So 2nd and 9. There's nothing wrong with a hard tackle as long as it's a legal tackle and you're not trying to, potentially hurt somebody. 2nd and 9 from the 16. Back there was Brown. Looking now, throws towards the end zone. Ooh, incomplete. Oh, now there's a flag down late. Late flag. Looks like it's going to be maybe interference against Winnipeg. Goes in the end zone. So, there's a flag down. And it was interference against the Bombers. So it should be first and goal. Should be 1st and goal for the Redblacks. Yeah, first and goal at the 1-yard line for the Redblacks. And they'll go under center. And so they drop the snap. And who has it? Ooh, it's like, okay, the quarterback Crum falls on it. Man, that was disastrous, almost disaster there, Paxton. That was almost disastrous. As the backup quarterback dropped the football. That's not the start. That's the backup. That wasn't Brown. That was Crum. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell when the Earth is turning before the autumn solstice. 2nd and goal from the 2. And they bring Brown back in the game because Crum couldn't handle the snap. And they're going to run it. And Attaboye is close. Is he in there? Is he in there? No call yet. No, yet. I don't think they got it. No. 3rd down. 3rd and goal. So no touchdown. No touchdown. Man. There's one thing. I think these refs are just like the NFL refs. Are clueless. I think he was short. I think it was a good call. So 3rd and goal from about the half-yard line. Yeah, their zebras. This is clueless as ours in the NFL. Now Crum back in the game. And quarterback keeper. And he is not going to get there. He didn't get it. He didn't score. He didn't score. Turnover on downs. Wow. Boy, that couldn't have been even a worse goal to go. You had 1st and goal at the 1 and you don't get it. You had a quarterback that, at first, Crum dropped the snap on 1st down. 2nd down, they run it back to the 1. On 3rd down, Crum gets stopped. Eesh, that was this play. Yeah, this looks like the Canadian OCs are just like the NFL, and they're coordinators just like the NFLs. Sometimes they have garbage play calls. Like what do they do, man? They just look at like the PlayStation cheat. I mean, there's no imagination in the play calls. It's just, I don't know. With all that room in the end zone, why don't they throw the ball? The end zone's 20 yards. It's not like the NFL's 10, so it's you're kind of cramped at times, especially in the goal to go. in the NFL, but in CFL, the end zone's 20 yards, and this field's wider. There's more room to throw the ball. Throw the ball, man. Yeah, I'll never understand some play calls by coordinators. I mean, and just a bunch of them are that way, man. They when they get down to they kind of freeze up, and they get very vanilla when they're inside like the 5-yard line. It's mind-boggling how many offensive coordinators everywhere get kind of they don't know what to do, man. It's like, what do I do? Oh, okay, we just got to run this some kind of boring offense. But good defense by Winnipeg to stuff them at the 1-yard line 3 times, and they'll take over at their own 1. Well, the Bombers. Really hoping they would score there. Oop, now we're going to have offsides. Looks like against the defense. Looks like we're going to have offsides against the defense. We got 17 people in here, Paxton. They're just not talking to you for some reason. So it's going to be 1st and 5 as the ball has been moved up to the 6-yard line. So 1st and 5 at their own 6. There's a handoff. Get up to about the 10-yard line, goes Oliveira. It'll be 2nd and 1. I must stink. Yeah, you must stink, and they must smell you or something. Nobody wants to talk to you. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know they can talk. I don't have like subscriber only on there. So Streveler going to come in the game, but it's 2nd and 1. He's coming in just to run a quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak. I like this play call. And that's going to be an easy 1st down. Up to about the 13-yard line. 1st down of Bombers. Yeah, 1st down Blue Bombers. Streveler was the quarterback for them when Collaros has been out. I'm trying to think of the quarterback's name, but probably it's 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Yeah, maybe they don't know they can come. You're right. But they can. All right, so 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line for the Bombers. There's a catch made at the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30 goes Dembski. That's a 1st down. It's a 1st down for the Blue Bombers. So lead 3-0. We got 5:06 to go 1st quarter. It didn't rain today, Paxton, for the first time in, I don't know, it seems like 6 months. It didn't rain today. All right, so ball's at their own 30, 1st and 10. And they're going to roll left. Goes Collaros, throws, and incomplete around the 40. Going to be 2nd down and 10. Lamont on the coverage. 2nd and 10 for the Blue Bombers at their own 30 with 4:35 to go in the 1st. Yeah. Remember last week's game was really under the 1st half? In the 2nd half, it was Hamilton. Wasn't Hamilton playing Ottawa last week on Thursday? Weren't they playing Ottawa? And that was the one that went to overtime? That game looked like it was going to go under at halftime. In the 2nd half, both defenses stunk. So ball's at the 30, own 30, 2nd and 10 for Winnipeg. Collaros gonna Oh, he backpedals now. Going to roll left. And now going to slide. Only get about a yard. Going to be third down. Punt time. For the Bombers. Punt time. I think it was Ottawa played Hamilton last Thursday. I have to go back and look. And yeah, the first half was really it was more defense. But in the second half, I don't know what happened defensively. Punts away, and gonna come back and field at the 40 up to the 40. Ooh, nice tackle at the 43. It'll be first down, Ottawa right there. So commercial break. We got 3:23 to go in the first. It's 3-0 Blue Bombers. All right. Hey man, I gotta win my bet, man. Gotta get my over, man. I like how they this dealdash.com PlayStation 5 sold for 50 cents. Price includes cost of bids. Yeah, I'm leery of this dealdash.com. You ever try this DealDash, man? What's up, Randall? How you doing? I see commercial for this dealdash.com. I can get me a PlayStation for like 50 cents. And I'm like, that's no. Something ain't right there, man. So. DealDash. Yeah. What's up, man? It's getting close, Randall, for football. It's getting close, man. It's every day is a little bit closer and closer and closer to Brian Kelly Day. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Saturday night. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time, but Saturday night I'm gonna be on another channel talking about college football. It's only be like for like 15 minutes because this guy's having more than one person, come in. But I'm gonna be on there, and I guess I got to talk about Brian Kelly. All right, so 1st and 10 for Ottawa. There's a handoff. Stand back. It's about 4, 5, maybe close to 5 yards. It'll be a second down. Oh, Jefferson out of Stephen F. Austin. Man. T. Jones from Texas Tech for Winnipeg. So they got some players from some notable colleges. So second down for Ottawa at the 48. Got 2:50 to go in the quarter. Back to throw is Brown. Pressure now rolls right. And, he's pointing as a flag down. He throws it to the sideline. Catches made for a first down. It's White at the 53-yard line. But there is a flag down on the play. And there's a lineman down for Ottawa. It's probably going to be a holding call. It's got to be holding against the offense. That's that guy Jefferson for Winnipeg. He had a good game. Like the last Winnipeg game I did, he had a really good game defensively. They couldn't block him. Rich was talking. Rich game at. Oh yeah, there's a hole right there. There's a hole. Man. So 2nd and 14. So they did call a holding call. Ball back at the 38-yard line now. 2:30 to go in the quarter. Back and throw is a catch made, the 40, up to the 45, up to the 48-yard line. Punt time for Ottawa. Yeah, it's Traveling Fools. He's in here. He's a member of the channel. Traveling Fools. Who do I want to win? Well, I bet the over in the game, so I want the over. The over was 52.5. So that's what I'm really looking at. Punts away. Oh, it's blocked. It gets blocked, and it was picked up by Ottawa. Returns to the 45, down to the 42-yard line. There's a flag down. But the punt got blocked, but then it went like past the line of scrimmage though. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can advance it. I don't think you can advance a block punt past the line of scrimmage. You can do it behind the line, but you can't do it in front. I think that's going to be Winnipeg's football. You can't do that. That's illegal. What's up, Gabe? Got a minute and 36 to go the first quarter. That's what it was. It was a penalty against Ottawa. So, Winnipeg will have it in good field position with a minute and 36 to go in the first quarter. So, I think they advanced the punt. Like, I don't think you can't do that. You can't advance the punt once it goes past the line of scrimmage. So, that's illegal. It wasn't behind the punt was blocked, but it went past the line of scrimmage. So, I think that's what we call. So, I saw that the Brewers won again. Next game I'm doing is probably Monday when they play the Cubbies. So, Gabe, yeah, it'll be probably Monday. When the Brewers play the Cubbies. Because they play 2 games. They play 2 games on Monday. It'll be the night game. Right there. There's 2 games on Monday. There's an early game because there was a rain out. I saw, and then there's a night game. So it's the second one. All right. So it's be 1st and 10 to Winnipeg. No one wants to referee games anymore. It's probably not. If I don't, it's probably, it's time consuming. Probably doesn't really, the pay. It's probably not worth the pay. When you have to be out there every week. So, all right, 1st and 10, the Bombers. The ball's gonna be. I think the ball's gonna be in Ottawa territory after the penalty. Right, so 1st and 10, to be at the Ottawa 38. So Caleros back to throw. They bring pressure, looking to throw, and dumps it out to Oliveira. Gets tackled, maybe a yard. Be 2nd down. Giants can win 5, and 5.5 is their over under and wins. I don't see the Saints winning 5. I see them winning maybe 4 or less. 2nd and 11, unless no, he's not. So unless Tyler Shuck can look like, and he's not, though. 2nd and 11. There's Caleros. Going to throw. Catch made up to the 21. It's a 1st down. There's Wheatfall with the catch. 1st down, Blue Bombers. He caught that, Mario. He did. Yeah, and technology has ruined referees because... there's so many cameras now that we see the bad calls. Before, we didn't really see all of them. that they would miss. So 1st and 10 at the 22. This will be the last play of the quarter. And there is a play action. Throws towards the end zone and caught. Touchdown. Man, nice catch. That was Stearns with the reception. Touchdown, Winnipeg. Man. 9-0 Bombers. Man, you see that catch? Man. So then the last play of the quarter, they go to the end zone, and receiver just got out hustled for the ball. And Stearns with the catch. Touchdown, Winnipeg. It's now 9-0. Here comes the extra point. Gene Gillespie is the winner on the $1 million touchdown to win. Extra point is good. 10-0 after 1 quarter of play. Nice play. All right. No, it's quarter. The first quarter. The TSN clock is weird. I don't know. It's weird. The clock is weird when the quarter ends. It shows 0, 0, 0. It doesn't go to second till later. It's the website. It's all screwed up. So we got a whole other second quarter to go. All right. So we're right 10-0. So now we need Ottawa. They got to go down and get a touchdown. It's steamy today. Hello, we got Murad. Hope I said your name right. What? What? Right tomorrow. All right. Back again. Any live stream? Well, it's on TV. Are you in the States? If you're in the States, it's on CBS Sports Network. Canada, it's on TSN. If you're out of the you're out in Canada or US, it's on look CFL Plus online. Just search CFL Plus, and there should be a stream. They should be able to find a stream on their website. That's free. That's free. Well, in Canada, I think it's on TSN, isn't it? Yeah, I don't live in Canada, but I'm pretty sure it's on TSN in Canada. But CFL Plus is always free to watch it. That was a 3-play drive, 38 yards in a minute and 36 off the clock after the block punt. There's a kickoff. Return to the 15, to the 20, 25, to the 30. Gets tackled at the 32-yard line. That's where Ottawa will have it with 14:54. Is Pimpleton on the return. I don't have a TV. We can watch on your phone. You don't have to have a TV. You don't have to have a TV. You got a phone, right? You can watch it on your phone. Just search CFL Plus. You can get anything on your phone or your iPad. So 1st and 10, they're on 32 for Ottawa. There's a hand off with a stand back, maybe a yard. A stand back. No, it was Attaboye. Nevertheless, it's 2nd and 9 for Ottawa. Second and 9, 14:30 to go. Second quarter. Ball at their own 33 for Ottawa. So Brown was calling for the ball. 8 in the play clock. Back to throw. They bring 4. Pressure rolls right. And Brown going to throw and throw to nobody. Those at the sideline, incomplete. Third down. So pressure made it forced to throw out of bounds. Third down. And Ottawa had a chance to score a touchdown their first possession, and they get down to the 1-yard line and they don't get in. Now they had a block punt, and now a 2-and-out on back-to-back possessions. And punts away. This time they get the punt away. And back at the 20, gets to the 30, up to the 35-yard line. That's where Winnipeg will have the football with 13:46 to go. See, please don't go to commercial. You don't go to commercial, man. Good. Don't look like we're going to commercials. Commercial, should say. Yeah. So first and 10, Bombers is Zach Claros is 7 for 8 for 91 yards and a touchdown. It's a ball at their own 35-yard line. There's a handoff. Oliveira gets up to the 39-yard line. That was the opposite lineman that dove through the 40-yard line. It'll be second down for Winnipeg. So second down and about 6. Yep, second and 6 from their own 39-yard line. Hello, Nightbot. The ball at their own 39-yard line for the Bombers. Back to throw is Caleros. And going to go right side. Catch made the first down. Up to the 48-yard line goes Mitchell. First down to Winnipeg. So Mitchell on the catch. First down, Bombers. I don't have his number. I don't have him written down, Mitchell. Where's my pen at? It's be inside. I'll get it in a minute. So move the chains. First down. And there's a back to throw again. Catch made across midfield. Up to the close to the 50-yard line goes Stearns. Should be close to another first down for Winnipeg. All right, write the name down. All right. So first and 10 for the Bombers. They have it at the Ottawa 51. Caleros gonna dump it out to the left to Oliveira. Ooh, incomplete. Try to dump to Oliveira. Incomplete. That play could have gone probably for a first down at least. Second and 10. And I had a horrible throw by a wobbly throw by a quarterback to Oliveira. It's going to be second and 10. Second and 10 from the Ottawa 51. And it's Caleros back to throw. And going to throw here's a pass to Dembski. It's the first down of the 40, 35, 30. 25, 20, 15, down to the 14-yard line goes Dembski. First down, Winnipeg. Well, that play came out of nowhere. A little dump off. Got a first down. Yeah, somebody got a good block. Just spraying him open. Let's see. Oh, it was a lineman. There it is. Well, that lineman got a really good block on 14, and Dembski allowed Dembski to get the first down. So in the red zone, 1st and 10, Winnipeg. 1st and 10, Bombers. Nice little screen. I like screens, like receiver screens, running back screens, especially when it's blocked well. Drew Brees used to do that really well. And 14, the one that got blocked by the lineman was slow to get up. So Dembski has 3 catches for 83 yards. 1st and 10 at the Ottawa 14-yard line for Winnipeg. There's a play action pass. Looking at the throw. Does. Catch made at the goal line. It's close. Is he in or out? Oh, Wheatfall makes the catch, but it's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Winnipeg. As Wheatfall makes the catch, but I thought he got in. Talk about the defender. I think Williams was the defender's name. Yeah, I thought Wheatfall got in there, but yeah, he was just. Who was that? The Mitchell Wheatfall. All right, it's 1st and goal, as well it was Wheatfall. And Streliver scores, touchdown. Quarterback keeper, touchdown. Yeah, the tush push. Yeah, the tush push. So 16-0 with 10:33 to go. Jeez, get it right in a minute. Man. Touchdown. So 16-0 pending the extra point. Yeah, the brotherly tush push. Here comes the extra point. And it's up. And it's good. 17-0 is our score. 17-0. Ottawa needs to do something offensively here. You do something offensively. Something. They had the first drive they had were pretty good. They got down to the 1-yard line, but they didn't score. Then they had a blocked punt on their second one, and then they had 2 and out in their third possession. Ottawa needs to get down and get some points. Make this game a little more competitive before it gets out of hand. Before it really gets out of hand. But that's what they need to do. I'm watching the MLB Big Inning on my other TV. They like Red Zone on the MLB app. It's actually pretty. I like it. It's actually pretty cool. They get they show all the games going on. HBO Hard Knocks. All right, so first and 10. We're gonna be going kickoff. Looks like we're doing kickoff. Looks like we're doing kickoff. Yeah, it looks like a good thing you bet on Winnipeg. Oh, they want a new football. Want a new football. Something wrong with the football. Did they get a Tom Brady ball? Was it deflated? Must have been one of those Tom Brady footballs that was deflated, or maybe it was too inflated. Maybe it was overinflated, because that could be always the case. All right, kickoff time. Here we go, kickoff. And he feels it back around the 10, gets to the 15, to the 20, up to the 30, 35, 40, up out of bounds to the 42-yard line. But there is a flag as Pimpleton returns, so this is probably going to come back with the penalty on the field. Yeah, always a flag when there's a good return or on a punt return or a kickoff return. Flag. It's like you, especially even in the NFL. In the NFL, you look for it. Okay, you had a return for 25 yards. Oh, where's the flag? It's coming back. Just happens all the time. I mean, it's like it seems like 8 out of 10 times when there's a good return, there's a flag. It's gonna come back. So. Oh, they're discussing it. Yeah, it's legal block. I just saw him motion legal block in the back. So this didn't come back. This Oh, they just went to commercial. Well, they just went to commercial. You said at least they don't go to commercial after the flags, and they just went to commercial. You jinxed it, Mario. You jinxed it. You just said at least they don't go to commercial after the flags in Canadian football, and then they go to commercial. You jinxed it. You jinxed it. Oh man. Holy man! I think it was a legal block in the back against Ottawa on their kickoff return, so they're gonna be pushed back, probably inside their 15-yard line, more than likely. So we'll have to wait and see what the call is after we have a quick commercial break. So Shedeur Sanders is going to miss time with an oblique strain. That's why they're starting Dillon Gabriel. That's why. I wonder who's going to start Sunday for the Saints. I would start Shuck and then bring in Rattler in the second half. I'd flip-flop it if I was Kellen Moore. Trying to find who your quarterback is. I would flip-flop it. And I wouldn't play Hainer at all. All right, 1st and 10 for Ottawa. Well, actually, they're at the 43. I guess there was no block. I guess there was none. There's a play action pass by Brown, and just going to throw it away. 2nd and 10. I guess there was no flag. Because they had flag, and I saw them do this, and then they go to commercial, they come back and at the 43-yard line. So, I guess there was no flag. So, but it's going to be a 2nd down as they brought pressure. 2nd and 10. We got 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Got 17-0 Blue Bombers. Brown looking to throw. Looking and going to throw down the field and going to be incomplete around the 40. Oh, that's a flag down at the 42. This might be interference. This might be interference against Winnipeg, but man, I have to see the replay of this. Looked like with bang bang, but let's see. So Addison was out on the pattern there. I don't know about that one, man. Right there. I mean, he bumped me. Man, they call that little bump interference. Man. The first and 10, Ottawa at the 43. Here's a little dump off. And Addison with the catch, but he's going to lose a yard. Going to be second down for Ottawa. Man. I mean, he did the play before last. He did get there. He did get there a little bit earlier, the defender, but I've seen a lot worse than that. Not called. But this was a horribly blocked screenplay. Second and 12 at the 45. They lost 2 on that play. So 8:58 to go in the half. Second and 12 for Ottawa. Back to throw. They bring pressure, throws, and catch made from the 35, but he's going to be 2 yards short. It's Addison with the reception. Going to be third down. Third down at about, 2. Third and 2 from the 35-yard line. Let's see if they go field goal. Looks like they are going field goal. Yep. So they're going to bring Lewis Ward, making 78% of his field goals this year. This will be about 42 yards. 43 officially. Snap. Kick. Up. And it looks good, and it is. So Ottawa's on the board. And they'll get 3. Now 17-3. Man. We got 8:01 to go in the first half. It's 17-3. NFL Plus. What's this? T-Mobile commercial. iPhone 16 on us. Up to $800 a line when you switch. What the hell are they doing there? Browns rookie Fashawn Jenkins will not face misdemeanor battery charge. Okay. So he's not going to face any kind of charges. He must have came to a. Okay. Just reading all the headlines. All these players that have sexual assault arrests, their speed. I mean, what's the one for the Browns? Was it Myles Garrett was speeding the other day? They get in trouble just like the rest of us people. They speed, they do bad things. That's with 17-3. Winnipeg getting it back. Zach Caleros at home for his career is 30-6. Going for almost 9,300 yards, 69 touchdowns, a QB rating of a 115.8, and has completed 72% of his passes at home with Winnipeg. Our first and 10, their own 40 for the Bombers. Caleros, and it's dropped. Here's what Clarcius dropped it. Second and 10. So second and 10 from their own 40 for Winnipeg. Claros going to throw it up to the right, catch made. Up to the 45, but it's going to be third down. That was a horrible play call. So punt time for the Blue Bombers. Punt time for the Bombers. So third and 5 from their own 45. Punt is away. And going back and fielding around the 15, gets to the 20. And about maybe to the 22-yard line. That's where Ottawa will have it with 6:38 to go in the half. Madden 26, play on the Fire TV, Luna. I can play it on. How can I play that on Luna? Can I look at that? I can play Madden 26 on my TV. What the hell is Luna? What the hell is Luna? First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Where's Paxton Imari? What the hell is that? There's a handoff. Attaboye going to go left. Gets to the 25-yard line. And a little short little game, second down for Ottawa. So second down here for the Redblacks. Second and 6 to be exact at their own 26. 6:05 to go into half. As Brown back to throw. And to go deep down the right. So got a guy open there. Now it's picked off at the 50. At the 5th, down to the 40. Down to the 37-yard line. I didn't see the safety there. Intercepted. It's home. Picks it off. Winnipeg's football. I didn't see this. I didn't see the safety there. Damn. Brown saw what I thought I saw. I thought I saw a receiver wide open, but there was a safety sitting there. Man. Yeah, 31 came back and intercepted it. So the Bombers are going to have it in Ottawa territory. We got 5:52 to go in the half. They'll have it at the Ottawa 36. So Caleros back to throw. And dumps over the middle. And catch made around the 31. Should be second down. That was Clarcius on reception. Second and 5 from the 31-yard line. Where'd Paxton go? Paxton talks about people staying. Second and 5 from the Ottawa 31. We got 4:55 to go in the half. There's a play action pass. Catch made. First down. Up to the... Oh, no, he dropped it. Dembski dropped it. Dembski had the first down, but he dropped it. Oh, he dropped it. Third down. 3rd and 5. Man, he had it. He had it right in his hands. Dembski had it right in his hands. So field goal time for the Bombers as Castillo Made one from 54. This is 39. And the field goal is up, and it is good. 20-3. 20-3. The WNBA Canada game. All right, we got 4:31 to go in the first half. First and 10 for the Redblacks at their own 40-yard line. They're going right to left. There's Brown back to throw. Going to go right side. Catch made at the 52. It's a first down. Addison with reception. First down, Ottawa in Winnipeg territory. In Winnipeg territory. All right, so first and 10 at the 53. As there's a handoff, and it's gonna maybe a yard. Maybe a yard, be second down. Stand back on their carry. Only gets about a yard to be second down and 9 here for Ottawa. Maybe none here for Ottawa. They got 3:50, getting close to the 3-minute warning. Second and 10 for the 53. And his back to throw is Brown. And going to go deep down the field. Going to be incomplete around the 10-yard line. Going to be third down. Try to get to Pimpleton. Third down. And now, a 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. That was in double coverage. That was a really good throw to get that completed. 3-minute warning. Third down for Ottawa coming up. 3-minute warning. 3-minute warning. Man, everybody's doing good today on this Thursday night. Thursday night. Alrighty. Five grams. What's this? Force Factor. What the hell is this crap? Get it on Amazon. Alright. Oh, well, I gotta pull. It's still Ottawa's ball. It's third down. Pretty sure they're gonna punt coming up. They're not in field goal range, and they're not. And it's not the point to time the game to go for it. Hydrate's better than water. Gatorade. Yeah, it did once before they started putting all that crap in it. Gatorade used to be really, it used to be better for you. But Gatorade's shit, just like everything else is. Alrighty. So it's gonna be should be punt time for Ottawa. It's a ball at their own. Sorry, ball at the Winnipeg 53. Punt time for the Redblacks. We got 2:45 to go in the half, and punts away. And fields at the 10, gets to the 15, the 20. and gets to the dances, gets to the 24 with 2:35 to go into half. That's where the Bombers will have it. So they got a lot of time left to go. Lots of time left to go for Winnipeg. Get some more points on the board. That's a 1st and 10 at the 24. Their own 24 for Winnipeg. It's a ball to the 24. 1st and 10 for the Bombers. They're gonna run it to Oliveira and gets nothing. Second down. I don't like that. I don't like that play call at all. 2nd and 10. Well, that 23 right now, so 23 is 46. So, but I wonder what the first half. That's what I should have checked. The first half over under was. So 2nd and 10 from the 24. Back to throw. Caleros rolls right and going to throw it away. Incomplete. 3rd down. So Ottawa is going to get it back with a lot of time left to score. Some points before half. So. And 2:01 is a ton of time in Canadian football. So 3rd and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Punt time for Winnipeg. And punts away. And going to bounce at the 40, go out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's where Ottawa will get it back at. So 1st and 10. Drew Brown, 6 for 10, 82 yards. He does have an interception. All right, so 1st and 10, their own 38-yard line for Ottawa. And back to throw is Brown. And over the middle, and incomplete. Man, nobody was there. 2nd and 10. Yeah, that's how the games have been going. Is the second half seems like it's been a little more high scoring than the first half. The defenses get kind of, I don't know where he's throwing that. I don't know where the hell he was throwing that ball to. 2nd and 10. I guess he was throwing it to the that fan is pumped up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brown looking up, throws, and incomplete. Man, a lot of players there. Incomplete. 3rd down. Man. 3rd and 10. That fan was getting pumped up for Winnipeg. Yeah. I'll have to go look in. I'll go look at FanDuel at halftime and see. Man, I don't know where he was throwing. I mean, that was worse than the other throw. 3rd and 10. That at least that had a chance to be picked off. Punts away. And Fields at the 20. Gets to the 30, up to the 34-yard line. One thing we haven't had in a while is a punt return for a touchdown, Paxton. That's what I want to see. We need a exciting kickoff return or punt return for a touchdown. All right, so we got 1:30 left. First and 10 for Winnipeg at their own 34-yard line. I'll bet you Ottawa wishes they had that touchdown they should have had in the first half when they had the ball at the 1-yard line and didn't score. There's a handoff. Oliveira gets up to the 38-yard line. Second down. Minute and 23 to go in the half. So Oliveira has, what I was going to tell you, his rushing stats, but they took it off so quickly. Second and 5 from their own 39-yard line for the Bombers. A minute and 15 on the clock. Second and 5. Calero's back to throw. Dumps it out. Catch made. It's a first down. Up to the 50. Up to the 53-yard line. Goes Wheatball. First down, Blue Bombers. So first and 10, Winnipeg at the 53. We've got 57 seconds to go in the half. Back there was Claros. And he's pressured. Now he's going to throw it away. Second and 10. My God, just take the Bombers in the second half. Well, you mean like big Bombers. Second and 10. We got 49 ticks to go. This guy Brady Oliveira has the most yards from scrimmage. I think that's what they just said on the screen. Second and 10. Back throws. Caleros. They bring pressure again. Dumps it out to Oliveira. To the 55, to the 50, 45, down to the 40, down to the 35-yard line. First down, Blue Bombers. So Oliveira on the reception. First down, Winnipeg. Man. I love screenplays when they're done right, man. I love screenplays when they're done right. Something the Saints haven't been able to do since Drew Brees and Pierre Thomas. But here's another dump off. And gets to the 33-yard line. Going to be second down with 30 seconds to go. Clock will stop momentarily. But now we got yellow marker down. We got a procedure call against the offense. Procedure. False start. Legal procedure. False starting with the offense. Pushing back 5 yards, so makes it a little tougher now because it's second down. Second down and 14 from the Ottawa 39-yard line. There's 30 seconds to go in the half. Oh, excuse me. Back to throw. There's Caleros. Going to go down the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20-yard line. Returns to the 22. Horrible throw, man. As was that Colden with the interception. Oh my God, what a horrible man. I don't know what he was. Probably should have maybe dumped it. Check down, get some yards, and probably going for a field goal. That's probably would have been a play that's do a check down play, but yikes, man. Toad, I know, you're right, man. The interception, they probably should have checked down and got a few yards, and Lon just played for a field goal. All right, so it's first and 10 Ottawa at their own 23 with 21 seconds to go. As Brown gonna catch Maine around the 40-yard line. As Lewis with the reception. Be first down Ottawa, but they're still on their side of the field with 14 ticks to go. And we'll see if they can we'll see if Ottawa can get in the field goal range. Ball their own 40. They're gonna go deep again down the field, and there's nobody home. 2nd and 10. I mean, it was I think he just throwing the ball up in the air like a punt, hoping there was a receiver down there. 2nd and 10 with 6 ticks to go in the half. Yeah, so Winnipeg really screwed themselves on that few plays ago, being a little greedy. Probably just should have done a check down. 2nd and 10 for Ottawa, back of the row, and catch made at the 50 up to the what we call it, the clock runs out anyway. So Ottawa will get the ball or direction to start the second half. I think the clock ran out. Yep. There is no more play. The half is over. And it's 20-3. Yeah, I bet I got it at 52.5. I bet the over. So Ottawa not scoring on that. Ottawa not scoring on their first possession when they had it first and goal at the 1-yard line. At 7 points, that potentially could have happened. And Winnipeg could have had 3 that they just missed out on. There's 10 points. That's big. That's pretty big when me trying to get over. So those 10 points would make it 33 right now instead of 23. So we'll see how if the second half is a little more offense. We'll see. We'll see, man. But we're at halftime. It's 20-3. Ottawa. We have the choice of ball or direction. If they're sending have any smarts in them, they'll take the football. But yeah, it's crazy to think about like that. Those points that could have gone your way and how that determines if you're going to hit the over-under. Is just those 10 points that could be. So, yeah. Because Ottawa should have scored in their first possession. They had a first and goal at the 1-yard line, and they couldn't get 3 points. Couldn't even get 3 points. So and the Winnipeg just screwed the pooch when they should have done a little check down play, got some yards, and kicked the field goal. That would have been the smart decision offensively. But sometimes coaches get greedy. Yeah. How long is halftime? I think it's like 15 minutes. Mario. I think it's similar to the NFL, around 15 minutes. It's not like college where it's half hour. So. So. If my under hits, I'll get some money back. Yeah. That'll help me out. Yeah, that'll help me out if you can super chat me $5 because at least I'll get some of my money back. Because if you win the under, that means I'll lose my over bet. But at least I'll get some money back there. Oh yeah, they're showing the play by Ottawa that should have been. They should have scored in that first possession. They should have scored in their first possession, but they didn't. It's all woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But it's 14. Okay, 14 minutes. I think NFL is like 12 around that. I think NFL is around 12 minutes, 13 minutes. 14. So I think NFL is similar, where they're halftime. All they have time to get off the field, go to the locker room, and probably use a restroom and come back out. At that time, it's second halftime. If you take the Bombers second half, you might win both bets. Man, I could lose both bets. I'm not double dipping. I'm not double dipping, man. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. We're at halftime. Oh yeah, we're at. I got Bombers -9 early in the game and under 50. Should win something. Yeah, if you got that, I don't think Ottawa's gonna come back and I think Winnipeg will cover the spread. It's just the over under might be an issue, especially if Ottawa can't score. What are you barking? It's still the halftime, all right. It's still halftime. Yeah, all right. So halftime, 20-3. All right. Mm-hmm. Uh, Alrighty. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close, man. It's getting close, man. It's getting really close to football, man, and yeah, getting close. We got Saskatchewan playing with Hamilton. Best versus the best. When's that? Tomorrow or something? Or Saturday? But yeah, man, it's getting close to college football. So what's Saturday? Next Saturday, it's an early game on Saturday. Hamilton and Saskatchewan. That's the game. That's the game to do on Saturday. Is Hamilton versus the Saskatchewan Tiger Cats and the Rough Riders. That's the game to do Saturday. My day's going all right. How's yours? All right. Y'all gotta sub this guy up because I'm gonna be on his channel Saturday at some point. I think it's me around 7 o'clock on Saturday night. I'm gonna be on a another channel, and we'll be talking college football. So he invited me on to talk about LSU, and I said sure. Let me see if I can share his channel out. Oh, there it is. Share. Copy link. Look at that. Works good. So hold on. What's up, Bow Down? I need y'all to sub this guy up because I'm gonna be on his channel on Saturday night. So there it is. I think it's around 7 o'clock. He's gonna have a college football show, and he's gonna have more than one person, get on StreamYard or whatever. And he asked me if I wanted to come talk about Brian Kelly. I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll talk about Brian Kelly. I got a lot. I got lots to say about him. So there's that. So that's right. You be playing. That's right. I remember that you saying you're playing basketball for Texas A&M. That's pretty cool, man. You moved into the dorms. Man, the dorms. Man. The collegiate dorms. Pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool that you be playing basketball. Texas A&M. What? Chat disconnected. What the hell's... Got the chat disconnected. There it goes. There we go. My chat had disconnected for some reason. It's weird. What happened to all my chat? What happened to the whole freaking chat room? It's like gone off of what if my stream stopped for a minute? Might have. It's freaking OBS. Could have stopped for a second. My whole chat got wiped out. Only see like when Bowden says, "What's up, Goose?" That's all I see on my chat now. I don't see anything prior to that. Oh well. Anyway, so oh, yeah, so Saturday night, man. Check your points by typing points. All right, Dreamlands. Hey, where's Paxton at? He needs to sub up traveling full so he hasn't. Me Mario needs to too, so they can come listen to me rant about Brian Kelly. I'm not gonna really have a lot of nice things to say about him. Are you still here, Bow Down? Remember when we played Florida State the second time in Orlando? He says we were gonna kick their ass, and that never happened. Remember that? You still here, Bow Down? Remember that? So Ottawa should be getting the ball here. They start the third quarter. All right. Alrighty, so kickoff time. Kickoff time. And there's kickoff. So Ottawa gets the ball first at this third quarter. Turns the 15 to the 20, up to the 30. There's a block in the back. I saw it. There's a block in the back. It's going to come back. So Ottawa's going to have it deep in their own territory, probably inside their own 10-yard line after the this illegal block that gets we called. What are you doing, Rue? There's a flag down. Should be against Ottawa. At least I'm assuming, because I could have sworn I saw a block in the back called. Oh, we got a re-kick. Okay, so it must not have been what I had seen. Is we got a re-kick. We got a redo. We got a redo. What happened? Where's the chat? Where's all everybody chat at? Something's wrong with the damn stream. Here comes the kickoff again. And gets to the 15, to the 20, up to the 30, up to the 33-yard line. That's where the Redblacks will have it first and 10 after this third quarter. All right, so first and 10, Ottawa have it at their own 34-yard line. So they go on left to right. There's a handoff. And stand back, it's about 2 or 3. Wow, that play's pretty cool. He must have been here earlier. I mean, remember in Brian Kelly when we played Florida State the second time? The game was in Orlando. And remember before the season started, he's saying we were gonna kick Florida State's ass. Remember that? And the reverse happened. 2nd and 7. It's back to throw. And throws. Going to be catch made across midfield to the 54. That's a first down. First down, Ottawa. It looked like Brown was just trying to get rid of the ball, but White with the reception. First down. What's up, Yun? What's up with the chat? I don't know. The chat got screwed up. I don't know what happened to the chat. It got erased. I think the chat got erased for some reason, which is kind of weird. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 53. There's a little dump off to the right, and gets to the 50, up to the 50, I'm sorry, the 46-yard line goes Addison. Be 2nd down. Yeah. I was there, I was there. Yeah, I wasn't. I was sitting here watching it. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 from the 46. That was my first game out here on the redone patio, I believe. There's a handoff. That's a first down to the 40 to the 38-yard line. Going to be first down, Ottawa. Yeah, YouTube's trying to. I know the whole chat got erased for some reason at halftime. I don't know what happened with that. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 38 of Winnipeg. Ottawa needs they need a touchdown in a lot of ways. For one, make this game competitive. Nobody wants to watch a boring-ass game. It's a handoff. And stand back. Get break to tackle. Gets about 7 yards, maybe 8 yards on that carry. So it looked like he was going to maybe get a yard, but he ends up getting about 7 or 8 for a stand back. I think it's going to be 7 o'clock our time, Central, he said. That's what he's shooting for. 7 o'clock Central. It's 2nd and 3. And they're going to run it again. This time, Standback is fighting. He's going to be a yard short. Standback's going to be a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. You got to go. You got to go for it, man. All right, it's a ball the 29-yard line, 3rd and 1. And they're going to bring in Crum. No, but their short yardage situation has been awful tonight. They fumbled a snap. They got stuffed. So 3rd and 1, Crum in the game at quarterback. They'll go under center, obviously. Here comes the tush push. And they got it. First down. I remember the original tush push was the Bush push. Yeah, that's the original tush push. All right, so 1st and 10 Ottawa with 7:55 to go. Oh no, they got flags down. I think it's gonna be a procedure call against the offense. I think it is. Yep, it is. Going to be a legal procedure call against the offense. False start for the NFL fans. Yep. Yeah, 65, the guard moved. That makes it first down and 15. Fans are pumped up. Good crowd at the stadium today. Here's a play action pass, and Brown gonna pressure, gets rolls left, and dancing, now throws, catch made at the 18. Did they make the catch? Did Hardy make the catch? It's a question, and they're gonna say, what's the catch? What's the ruling? It might hit the ground. I don't know if he called that or not. Let's see, what was the call? Oh, he might. Did he make the catch or not? Let's see. No, he didn't make the catch. No, that ball hit the ground. So it's second down and 15. Second down and 15 from the Winnipeg 32. Back throw is Brown, throws, and catch made around the 18-yard line. Let's see. It's going to be 3rd and 1. That was Addison on the catch. Well, it's going to be 3rd down and about a half a yard. They should go for it again. Yeah, the game would be a lot closer if Ottawa had, if they make some plays. So third and half a yard. Quarterback keeper. This time Brown keeps it, and it looks like he got the first down. So it should be 1st and 10 for Ottawa. Be 1st and 10 for Ottawa with 7:55 to go in the third quarter. It's been just been a 7-minute drive, man. Been a long drive after the third quarter. So 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's a little pass towards the end zone and incomplete. Try to get to stand back, incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Ottawa from the 16 of Winnipeg. So calling for the ball. Gets a snap. They bring pressure, and he rolls back to the 30, 35, and escapes it. Now Brown looking, now gets a little shovel pass to the 10, down to the 5, 1st and goal. How did they get out of that? How did Drew Brown get out of that? How did he get out of that? There's no way he should have got out of that. You going to bed, your dog is still in the hospital, but like a week ago. Hey, talk about a dog. Forgot he was outside. So it's 1st and goal. Talk about. Hey, come here. You about to go inside. Come here. Hey. Come on. Is the quarterback hurt? Come on. I think the quarterback got hurt. I think Brown got hurt for Ottawa. But we'll have to see when we come back. Unders, I have to go to bed. You have to go to bed. You don't have to go to bed. God's pretzels. Oh, this what this? Oh, this Panera bread. Like what's this? This don't look like no Subway. That's Panera bread. Oh, excuse me. So, we have an injury timeout. I think it's the quarterback of Ottawa got hurt. I don't know how he broke out of that. Didn't get sacked. He should have been sacked back at the 35-yard line. But it's gonna be first and goal after all that, which is wild and crazy. He had a blood transfusion yesterday. Oh man, hope he's all right, man. I hope he's all right, man. So Brown was slow to get up, and then he was walking it off, and then so it should be new quarterback in for Ottawa. 1st and 10 is Crum in the game as a play action pass. He's going to run. He's going to score. Touchdown. As Crum scores, touchdown, Ottawa. Whew. Hey, I'm so sorry, man. All right, so touchdown. It's now 20-9. So Ottawa, that was a long drive. Very long. I mean, that drive was very long. Extra points up and good. 20-10. 20-10. Dustin Crum comes in and scores after Brown gets hurt. It's now 20-10. So Winnipeg will be getting the ball for their first time in the third quarter. So we're at 30 now. So I need 23 more points. It's a lot. That's a lot, man. But man. Yeah, if only Ottawa had scored a touchdown earlier, and Winnipeg got a field goal at half, then I will only need 13 points. It's big. That's big. Yeah, the quarterback Brown got hurt on the play right before the touchdown play. It's something to do. It looked like his knee, because he tried to walk it off and then couldn't. So we'll see if he's can come back in the game. So yeah. So it's 20-10. So we got 6. That was an 8-minute drive. There's a kickoff. 8-minute drive to start the third quarter. Return to the 20, 25 to 30, up to the 35 to the 40, and gets tackled at the 42. That's where Claros and the Bombers will have it. We're going to commercial break. Yeah, why not? 6:26 to go in the third. Why not? Why not? Let's go to commercial break. We always like watching commercials. Always like watching commercials. Noise. One second. What's my dog doing? All right. Let's go, man. So we got 6:26 to go in the third quarter. It's 20 to 10 now. The ball at the 42-yard line. There's a play action pass. Claros gonna run. He'll get to the 45 up to the 49-yard line. Gonna be second down for Winnipeg. Quarterback, a little scamper. Gets some decent yards for a quarterback. Gonna be second down. The second down. So Drew Brown's in the medical tent. So 2nd and 4 from the Winnipeg 48. There's a handoff, and running back's not even close. The third down. As Oliveira gets stacked up. Third down. Now the punting unit will come out. And there's not much run. There's not much air to run the ball there between the AB gap. I mean, thought they'd be a little more wide open, especially since Ottawa scored in that last possession. Punts away, and gonna be fields at the 15. Gets to about the 22-yard line. That was Pimpleton on the return. So it'll be first down Ottawa with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. And another commercial break. Another commercial break. Another commercial break. Another commercial break. So, hope everybody's doing well on this Thursday night. It's 20 to 10. Winnipeg up, but Ottawa getting it back, but they're not going to have Brown. It's Crum will be in the game. As Brown hurt himself on that last possession. And they said he was in the medical tent. So that could be not good. Not good. So It appears if Ottawa's going to come back in this game, it's going to be on Dustin Crum. So 1st and 10, Ottawa. And they're going to have it on their own 22-yard. Oh, yeah, excuse me. On their own 22-yard line. There is Brown still on the sideline. It's a ball at their own 23 for Ottawa. 1st and 10 as they're going left to right. The back to throw is Crum. There's a pass out to the right. Catch made to the 25 to the 30 as Pimpleton gets out of bounds, close to the 1st down yard marker. Really close. Might be a 1st down. And Brown looks like he's limping pretty noticeably on the sideline. It was a 1st down. Back to throw. Catch made to 40. Oh, it's not made. It's dropped. It's Pimpleton with the drop. Going to be a 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Second and 10 from their own 35. Got 4:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Back to throw. Over the middle. Oh, had a guy over the middle, but it gets knocked down the line. Incomplete. Be 3rd and 10. Well, they had to go over the middle. It was open, but the defensive line got the hands up, knocked it down. 3rd down here for Ottawa. Be 3rd down for Ottawa. So punts away. And it feels to the 30, the 35, to the 40, up to the breaks tackle, the 45, and that's it. I think it's thrown down. That's where Winnipeg will have it with 3:51 to go in the 3rd quarter. Yeah. Got 1st and 10. Winnipeg has it their own 45-yard line. There's a play-action pass, catch out to the right, and can't break a tackle. Only gets about 2 yards. And it's Clercius with the catch. So Clercius with the catch is 2nd down and 8. Yeah, Winnipeg's offense has been, they've only had it twice, but their offense hasn't been, their play call has been kind of weird. So 2nd and 8 from their own 47. Back to throw. And they're going to go deep down the right side. Going to be incomplete. Be 3rd down. Try to go down to, trying to throw the wheat ball, incomplete. Be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down here for the Bombers. Punt time. So Ottawa's defense has been really good in this 2nd half so far. So punt time for the Blue Bombers. But 2:45 to go in the 3rd. And punts away. And gonna bounce at the 10, and he always muffs it, but he picks it up. Man, he's lucky that there was nobody there because Templeton muffed it, able to pick it up, but they're going to have their own 10-yard, around their own 10-yard line. Man, very, very fortunate that there was no Blue Bombers player down there. So we'll have it at their own 12-yard line. Their own 12-yard line. Yep. So first and 10. There's a handoff. Stand back. Gets up to the 15 to the 17-yard line. Going to be second down. Second down here for Ottawa. All right, so ball at their own 17-yard line, 2nd and 5 for the Redblacks. As Crum back at the row. And going to be sacked back at the 4-yard line. Sacked. Punt time here for Ottawa. That's the first sack of the game by either team. That's the first sack of the game. So punt time. So Winnipeg getting it back, and they're going to have some decent field position. Decent field position here for the Bombers. As I thought Crum was getting ready to throw the football when he was about to go down. Punts away. And fields back at the 45 to the 50, cross midfield to the 50, up to the 48-yard line. That's where Winnipeg will have it with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. All right, with the ball over again. We got Argos tomorrow night. You got the Argos and the Elks at 7:30. I'm sorry, 8:30 Eastern. 8:30 Eastern. Brother with the we got a player down. 8. There was something. Well, same time as tonight. Tonight was at 7:30 Central my time. So 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. We got Howell is walking off the field for Ottawa. Winnipeg will have it at the Ottawa 48-yard line. That's a 1st and 10 at the Ottawa 48. As Calero's calling for the ball, gets a snap. And over to catch me at the 30, up to the 25. Helmet comes off. That's a first down. As Wheatfall with the reception. First down, Bombers. As his helmet flew off. But he holds on to it, first down. Holds on to it, first down. Yeah. So first down here for Winnipeg. At the Ottawa 24. Calero's going to throw. Catch made from the 10. Down to the 5. Down to the 4 goes Dembski. First down and goal for the Bombers. First down and goal for the Bombers. Did we get the last play? Might be the last play of the quarter. It was last play. It's the last play of the quarter. So we'll go to the 4th. And it's 20-10 Winnipeg. But we are going to, that was the last play of the quarter. So, fourth quarter coming up. And it's first and goal for the Bombers. All right. So, let's see if we can get some more points on the board. Get closer to the over, which was at 52.5. Because right now the under looks like it could hit, depending upon what happens in this fourth quarter. Well, a lot can happen. A lot could happen in the fourth quarter, but right now it just looks like this might be under 50. They're at 30, so they got to get 23 points in this quarter coming up. So. We'll see. Let's see if they can get the. See that. I think it's come down to like the last few minutes of this game. If this game goes over or not. Turtle box. What's this shit? Another probably also waterproof sound system. It probably cost $500. We had the yards is pretty close, 284 to 223 in favor of Winnipeg. Time possession's close, 24 minutes to 20. First downs are 14 to 14. I mean, a lot of the stats are, really close. But the game is a 10-point game. But no, Ottawa missed out on 7 points on their first drive of the game. They should have had a touchdown, but they had a first and goal at the 1, and they couldn't get it in. At 7 points. And then the game is, about what the stats are. It's a 3-point game. All right, Ledemski has 4 catches for $102. 36 for his long. Was first and goal at the 4-yard line for Winnipeg. All right, so first and goal. There's a handoff and touchdown. There's Oliveira. Scores. Touchdown, Bombers. So it's now 26-10. So Oliveira scores. Touchdown, old Winnipeg. Now a 16-point game. They'll come out, and I'm sure they'll go for the extra point. Make this a 17-point. Oh, he let the lineman spike the ball. Nice. Like you block for me all this time, man. You block for me. Spike it. Here comes the extra point. And it looks good, and it is. 27-10 with 14-24 to go here in the fourth. All right. We'll see what the Redblacks can do on offense without their starting quarterback. Oh, look at that! Look at that block on the touchdown play. That one defensive player just got pancaked. Just got freaking pancaked to the ground. All right, let's go. Here comes the kickoff. And return to the 15 to the 20. 25 up to the 30, 35, 40. Breaks a tackle, gets up to the 47-yard line. Oh, there's a flag down late. There's a flag down and late. Well, the Saints' offensive line's, it's bad. I mean, Penning's out. Will Clapp is out. Oh, they had a holding call in return. Man, Ottawa had a really good return, and they hold at the end. Man, that's gotta be frustrating. It'll be frustrating. You get a really good return, and hold. So, yeah. So Brown looks like he has a knee injury for Ottawa. Guess we thought this would look like Ottawa was going to have really good field position on this, but not now. Now they're back at their own 18-yard line. Man, they were going to have it, in really good field position, but now they're going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. Well, Ottawa will. Yeah, this is gonna be a really interesting game against Jacksonville to see what quarterback plays better. Is it going to be Shuck or is it going to be Rattler? So we're gonna go to commercial break after all that shit. So. And Sunday's game is going to be really interesting to see what quarterback really kind of distance themselves from one another. This is the game to do it. Second game. One of these quarterbacks has to kind of distance a little bit. So we'll see now. We'll see. But. Oh, man. But yeah, our offensive line has been pretty beat up, and Will Clapp is out for the year. Penning's he's probably not going to play for a while. So, oh well. That's why you have to have a good offensive line, man. Because if you don't, you're just gonna suck, man. The Pelicans are gonna be bad. Well, look at their coach is, man. Nothing's gonna change with the Pelicans until Willie Green goes. All the talk about with the draft pick next year, and it's Willie Green, man. He's got to go, man. All right, to be 1st and 10, Ottawa, but they're at their own 18-yard line after the penalty on the kickoff return. They were going to have it, I think, around the 45-yard line. So it's a horrible, it's a bad penalty. So 1st and 10, their own 18. Back to throw is Crum. And going to throw. And too high. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And Brown going out just kind of ending any chance that Ottawa had in this game, because they weren't going to. They can't win with Crum at quarterback. So second and 10 from their own 18-yard line. And we'll call it an audible. And now we got. Did they have a delay of game time count? They should have traded Zion about 2 years ago, when you probably could have got some value for him before. So All right, so Ottawa's being pushed back 5 yards after the penalty. It was a time count. 2nd and 15 for from their own 13. And back to the throw is Crum. And over the middle, catch made. Up to the 20, to the 25, up to the 28-yard line. That's a first down. As Adeboye with reception, first down, Ottawa. Yeah, that's about what Zion will probably play, around 30. And he'll play in the 30s. That's what he played this past season, about 31 games. Pathetic, man. I was hoping we get a new coach, but anyway. All right, so 1st and 10. They're gonna hand it off. Gets up to the 35, to the 37-yard line. Goes Addison. 2nd down. Yeah, I was really hoping they'd get a new coach and maybe some kind of, man, if they would have got Will Wade, I mean, they'd be a lot more enthusiasm. They could have got out. They should have went and hired Will Wade. 2nd and 3 is Crum throws, catch made at the 45 up to the 50. That's Lewis up to the 47-yard line. That would have made LSU fans kind of, they'd have been like, they wouldn't know what to do. Because, Will Wade will be with the Pelicans. He wouldn't be in college. They wouldn't know the root. They wouldn't know if they should have to root for him or not. But man, I don't know. I think Will Wade would do good in the NBA, but I don't think he wants to coach in the NBA. So 1st and 10 at the 52 is Crum gonna catch me across the 50 up to the 48. Another first down for Ottawa. As a White with the reception. Yeah, bring on the whatever happened to the NHL in New Orleans? That about 3 months ago that talk was going on. It just it was like for a week they talked about it, then it went away. I wonder where that came from. 1st and 10, and ball is it intercepted? No, incomplete. Incomplete. I just don't know where that came from. That talk about hockey in New Orleans, like that just didn't just come out of thin air. Just want to know, I just don't understand that. So 2nd down here for Ottawa. What's up, Mario? Game's on. It's getting close. We got 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes left. So we got some time left, but Ottawa has to score. They play some defense. Crum catch made up at the 39-yard line, but it's going to be 3rd down. Excuse me. Well, 4th down if you're NFL rules, but 3rd down. As a player down is that Pimpleton. He's down for Ottawa. Be 3rd and 1. No, they won't go onside kick. The way the clock is in CFL, and you only get 3 downs to get a first down. There's no reason to do onside kick right now. And plus, they don't have the dumb rules like the NFL where you have to tell them what you're doing. That's so stupid in the NFL. You have to tell the team that you're going to do an onside kick. Man, how did the Players Association ever sign off on that shit? How did the Players Association ever sign off on stupid rules like that? It just blows my mind. Oh, no, okay, now he's walking off. He did look hurt. And now Pimpleton's walking off. But I'll never understand why the Players Association, why they agree to some of these rule changes. Like, why don't they put up more of a fight? Well, they're going field goal. Wow. Okay. No, they're going field goal. Okay. Trying to do the math here. Okay, 46-yard field goal. It's up, and it is good. Got it. It's a 14-point game, but I thought they'd go for it there. I thought they would go for it there, but guess not. All right. Yeah. Like what? Like the kickoff now in the NFL. Why, I mean, why they even agree to that shit, man? It's so stupid. Or the kickoff. I mean, Canadian football, they do the legit kickoff. I mean, leave that kickoff in the XFL and shit. Anyway, man. But hey, you think they're gonna get the automated balls and strikes for the postseason, Mario? Or they can do it next year in Major League Baseball. They should try to get it for postseason, but they're not gonna do that. All right, so we got we got a new we got a new Conjuring movie coming out. Jeez. A new Conjuring movie. I thought the last one they had was really dumb. The one where the guy did the murder and they said he was possessed by the devil or some shit like that. I thought that one was really dumb. I didn't like that one. The first two were okay, but I thought the third one they just made was a few years ago was dumb. All right, so 1st and 10 for Winnipeg at their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10, going left to right. And there's a pass out to the wheat ball. No, I'm sorry, it's a Clarcius with the catch. About a 4-yard gain. Under 50. Well, right now we're at 40. You would think they can get to 50. Because at 40. But Notre Dame has quarterback camp battles. 2nd and 6. Back to throw is a little shovel pass. That's a catch made up to the 50. It's a first down. Is Oliveira with the catch. First down, Blue Bombers at the 50-yard line. Oh, and of course there's a flag down. Yeah, the BYU quarterback went to Tulane. There's a flag down. Oh, it was a legal forward pass? What they called? What was that? What they called there? I didn't see what they called. But it's against Winnipeg. It's against Winnipeg. So I guess that play is not gonna. That play's not gonna stand. Let's see. It was. Okay. It was on one of the play. The penalty was on one of the linemen, offensive linemen. But why did it say 1st and 10? I don't understand that. I'm confused. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 40. I thought that was a penalty was against Winnipeg. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 40. There's a handoff. up to the 45, up to the 50, still going. Up to the 51 goes Oliveira. I thought there was a penalty against Winnipeg, but apparently there wasn't. So 1st and 10, Blue Bombers. We got 8:18 to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Yeah, the clock's a little different than the NFL. You can't run it like the NFL because you only get 2 down, 3 downs at the 1st down. Here's another handoff. Oliveira gets to midfield. Going to be 2nd down. So Brady Oliveira has the yards from scrimmage per game at running back. He leads that with 104.3. Butler is 104.2 for yards from scrimmage per game this season. So it's the 2nd down and 5 balls at midfield. Back to throw. And Goldby ball. Who he got hit? Incomplete. 3rd down. Tell me what to do. What's he saying? I'm spamming. You gotta go to. I thought you lived in New York City. I thought you lived in New York. I thought you lived in New York City for some reason. So 3rd down, and Claros got hit hard. Now it's 3rd and 5 from midfield with 7:02 to go in the 4th. Punt time for Winnipeg. And punts away. And going to angle it. Gets to the 10, 15, to the 20. Close to the 20-yard line. And it's Pimpleton on the return. 1st and 10, Ottawa. With 6:40 to go in the 4th quarter. Man. Oh, you're an hour away. Okay. For some reason I thought you lived in New York City. Or around, that, one of the boroughs. So I guess I shouldn't assume, but gotta take the train out there. Okay. I suppose when you chat more, it helps out with the algorithms. So it says anyway. I don't know if I agree with that with YouTube, but I don't know if I agree with that. Will this game go over or under 50? Well, I'm hoping it goes over 52.5, but it don't look like it's going to go over 52.5. 50 is going to be, I guess we'll have to see what happens this drive. If Ottawa gets a touchdown, it might go over 50. We'll see, though. I don't know, but I'm hoping it goes over 52.5. That's what I bet. And right now it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Because right now we're only at 40. And I got to get 13 points. I mean, 2 touchdowns isn't really out the realm, but I don't know. All right, so 1st and 10 for Ottawa. They're gonna have it around their own 20-yard line. The 19 to be exact. 6:35 to go. Crum gonna throw, catching at the 25 up to the 30, to the 33-yard line. 1st down. Lewis on the reception. Now we got 6:20 to go. in the fourth. Oh, man. Fingers crossed, I know, huh? We'll see. Well, Lewis has 4 catches for 54. 6 minutes to go in the fourth, back to throw. And catch made the 40 up to the 45, up to the 50. Out of bounds goes Lewis. First down, Ottawa. So stop the clock at 5:56. Yeah, backups in the game because Brown got hurt. Crum's in the game. The ball at the 51-yard line. First and 10. Crum. Catch made across the midfield to about the 50 goes Addison. Going to be second down. As long as Winnipeg is -9, I'm good. Yeah, 9's a lot, man, but Winnipeg only had, one touchdown this half? Their offense has not been really prolific. Here's we got a flag. I think there's going to be I say a procedure call, but we'll see. So what's second and 1? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be a procedure call against the offense. It's stand back, moved early. Now it's second and 6. That changes maybe your play call. Second and 6. Crum back to throw. Does go. Got tipped up in the air. Going to be caught. But he's going to be short. It's going to be third down. It's Pimpleton. Man, if the ball hadn't gotten tipped, it would have been a first down. But the ball got tipped. Pimpleton had to go back and get it. Now it's third down. They got to go for it. It's 3rd and 2, to be exact. 3rd and 2. And that might have been a first down if it hadn't got tipped. But 3rd and 2, of course, they got to go for it with the 4:40 left. Ball's at the 51. And they're going to hand it off, stand back with the first down to the 45-40, down to the 35, down to the 32-yard line. First down, Ottawa. Stand back, gets the first down. Move the chains, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. I thought stand back was going to get tackled. But he found the hole, 1st and 10. Ball's at the 33. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. Gotta get a touchdown. Well, I bet they wish they had that touchdown early in the game that they missed out on. Crum. Catch made at the 24 by Addison. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Got one touchdown earlier in the game on the first drive that Ottawa didn't get. That might come back and bite him in the ass. Here's a quarterback keeper on 2nd and 1. I think he did get it, first down. So 3:20 here to go in the fourth quarter. And we got a player down? Or did somebody call a timeout? No, Ottawa called timeout. That's what it was. So 3:18 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ottawa calls 1 timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. And that's like they can put a little more time back on the clock with 3:22. 3:22 to go. Ball at the 22. It's 27-13. Winnipeg. 1st and 10. Ottawa trying to make this a 1-score game with a touchdown. So Crum's had 6 straight completions. I wonder what's going to happen here. Back to throw. And looking, I'm going to roll right now. He's going to run for it through the 20, the 15, down to the 10. down to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Ottawa. So we'll have one more play, then the 3-minute warning. Man. Yeah, if they over here, if they get a touchdown here, it's going to put the 52.5. Maybe can go over. So first and goal. Last with the 3-minute. Oh, no, it's 3. Okay, that's 3-minute warning. It is 3-minute. Well, I thought we had one more play. Thought we were going to have one more play before the 3-minute warning, but no. 3-minute warning time. And first and goal for the Redblacks coming up. Yeah, if they get a touchdown here, a lot of people are going to be sweating the over/under. Whoever way you bet. Because it's going to really it's really going to put it close where it can go either way. But they got to get a touchdown to make that happen. And I just keep thinking back to the first drive of the game for Ottawa when they had a first and goal at the 1-yard line. They didn't score. And they could be maybe tying this game up right now if it wasn't for that. Could be tying a game up. So it's gonna be interesting. It is. If they get a touchdown here, it's gonna be really, really interesting. Because if you're Winnipeg, you gotta try to score. I don't think you play passive if you're Winnipeg, getting the ball back up 7. Not like the NFL when you just run the clock out. You know, the clock's always running. So it's different. You can't just sit on the ball. They're gonna have to try to get, first downs. They're gonna score. So tomorrow we got Toronto and Edmonton. That's at 8:30 Eastern. Man. Your late night Friday night football. All right, so it's first and goal at the 8-yard line. Is you don't really take too much time here. Quarterback, from back to throw, and we'll dump off and incomplete. High throw incomplete to Lewis. Second and goal. I mean, so you're down. I mean, you can't go field goal here. Nope, it was 27-20, maybe. But, man, just why are they throwing the ball in the end zone? There's so much room back there. I don't understand that. So second and goal from the 8. And back to throw is Crum. And going to be caught. Touchdown. It's Hardy with the catch. Touchdown, Ottawa. Where can we see the game? CBS Sports Network if you're in the States. Ooh, too many points. Too many points. There we go. I put too many points on the board. It's 27-19 with 2:36 to go. So of course, they'll go extra point, make it a 1-possession game. 2:36 to go. Here comes the kick. The extra point looks good, and it is. Now it's 27-20. Now it's 27-20. Nope, no onside kick. I don't think they go onside here. If this was the NFL, yeah, but the way the clock stops at every play and only 3 downs to get a first. No, they're not going They're not going onside. Oh, that one score, man, one touchdown early in the game that Ottawa could have had. We could have a tie game, but man, first and goal, they couldn't get it in. It's crazy. I need an over 38 or 48. You got 47. I need 52.5. So I need another touchdown. All right, here comes the kickoff. And returns it to the 20, 25, 30, up to the 35, up to the 40-yard line. That's where Winnipeg will have it. With 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Well, we go over 48. How much time left? 2:30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Will we go over? I think we're going over. I think we have to. I mean, somebody's going to score again. I would imagine. I think somebody's going to score again. Whether it's got to, man. Somebody's got to score again. So first and 10, Winnipeg at their own 40. 2:30 to go in the fourth. So yeah, I need somebody to score a touchdown because I got the over, and I had the over at 52.5. And right now we're at 47. So I need 6 points. I need 6 points. Anyway, I can get 6 points. That's a 2:30 to go. First and 10, Winnipeg at their own 40-yard line. Let's see if they're a little aggressive because their offense they only have one touchdown this half. After scoring 20 points in the first half, they only got 7 in the second half. They're the ones that have screwed up the over/under. If you bet the over, anyway. No, they can't go victory formation. The clock runs different than the NFL. It's not the same. First and 10 at the 40. And they're gonna hand it off, and he's gonna lose yards. Oliveira gonna lose about 3 yards, so the clock will stop with 2:26 to go. Second down. So now it's second and 12 with 2:26 to go. The clock will stop momentarily. Yeah, that's why. You can't just victory formation like they do in the NFL, because the clock doesn't continuously run. And plus, you have 3 downs to get a first instead of 4. So with second and 12, now you got to throw the ball. I think second 12. I think now you had to throw the football if you Winnipeg. And they are back to throw. It's Claros going to throw and going to be catch made a first down up to the 52-yard line. First down, Dembski. So Dembski with the catch. First down, Winnipeg with 2:01 to go. So of course, clock is going to stop. But it's a first down. Yeah, you got to pass. You had to pass there because you can't run it and punt it. All right, so first and 10, Blue Bombers with 2:01 to go in the fourth quarter. They have it at the Winnipeg 53. So 5 catches for a $117 for Dembski. And they're gonna play action with the catch made. Stearns to cross midfield up to the 50 to the 49. Gonna be second down. So Stearns with the reception with 1 minute and 36 to go. Now you can't really run the clock out in Canadian football because the clock doesn't continuously run like it does in the NFL. So 2nd and 3 with a minute and 36 to go. Looks like we got a timeout. Somebody call a timeout. Or no, they didn't. And I thought the clock had stopped long enough. I thought somebody called a timeout. 2nd and 3 from the Ottawa 50. Got a minute and 24 to go. And they'll go, it looks like they're going to go quarterback keeper as Streveler in the game. And he didn't get it. It's 3rd down. He didn't get it. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Ottawa has 1. Winnipeg has 1 timeout. 3rd down. Man. And Ottawa calls their final timeout with a minute and 14 left. Man, do you punt here and play defense? Do you try to get a 1st down? Man. I think I try to get a 1st down. I don't know, man. It looks like they're not doing. It looks like they're going to punt the ball. I think they're gonna punt it, or they're gonna field goal. But they're going field goal. They're going field goal. I think. Yeah, they're going field goal. This is a long. This is like a 50. What is this? 50 what? 53 yards. Snap, kick up, and it is no good. They're out of return from the end zone as Pimpleton gets up to the 20, up to the 25, to the 30, 35, 40, 45. Cross. He may go. He breaks a tackle. He's going to score as Pimpleton's going to return their field goal for a touchdown. Holy moly. Missed field goal, return for a touchdown. Holy moly. Holy moly. Wow. This is crazy. Missed field goal, returned for a touchdown. Man, that's why I think they should have gone for it. So I think they should have gone for it. And either that or punt it. So Pimpleton scores on the missed field goal for a touchdown. Here comes the extra point to tie it. And it's up and it is good. We're tied at 27. Man. So with 53 seconds to go, it's now 27-27. Damn. That is wild and crazy. I thought the field goal was maybe a little bit too long to try. I thought you should either go for it, run the quarterback sneak, or punt it. But I don't know, man. You know, hindsight's always 20/20. You never know what's going to happen. But they missed the field goal, and they get returned for a touchdown. So, obviously that was... wow. So 27-27. We still got 40. We still got, 53 seconds left. I mean, Winnipeg can still go down and win. They can still go down and win the game. This game is not over. I don't know why the fans are looking so like the game is over with. I mean, you're getting the ball back. Man. There's a kickoff. And it's returned to the he dropped it and picks it up at the 25, gets to the 30, up to the, that's about it. But all gets about to the 30-yard line. That's where Winnipeg will have it with 47 seconds left. So Zach Caleros, all they need is a field goal, but they just missed a field goal. Man, wild game. Thank you guys for popping on in. I'm doing tomorrow's night game. Tomorrow we got Edmonton and who the hell's playing tomorrow? Who's Edmonton playing tomorrow? Fuck. Yeah, I should win the over by like a point and a half. So we got Castillo's made a 63-yarder. So all right, so 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line for Winnipeg. As Caleros gonna step up and could go deep down the field. Got a guy there. Dembski with the catch. No, it's picked off. Underthrown. It's picked off around the 21-yard line. Intercepted by Ottawa. Underthrown ball. Who gonna win? Team with the ball last. So Ottawa gets it back with 37 seconds to go with the interception. Underthrown ball. Man, Winnipeg has really screwed the pooch, so to speak, the last few minutes of this game. Missed a field goal. It gets returned for a touchdown. Now that they throw an interception, underthrown ball to Dembski. Jesus Christ, man. Winnipeg, I mean, talk about, just screwing the pooch. All right, they have it at their own 21-yard line, does Ottawa. No timeouts left. 37 seconds to go. As Crum back to the row. And he's going to dump it out to incomplete to Addison. 2nd and 10. Vegas made that call. Vegas! Man. I would hate to lose an over-under bet like that. I mean, of course I'm happy I won it, but man, to lose an over-under bet like that makes you want to go punch a goddamn wall. 2nd and 10. Makes you want to go punch a fucking wall. So 2nd and 10 from their own 21. Now they're going to hand it off. And at a boy, he gets about 6. Be 3rd down, and they're going to have to punt the ball away. Yeah. Yeah, I'd punch. I'd go punch a wall to lose it like that. So punt time for Ottawa. So it appears we're going to go to overtime. So was the last Thursday? Did last Thursday's game go overtime? I think it did. We got 27 ticks to go. And punt time for Ottawa. Winnipeg had called timeouts. The clock had stopped. So the clock is still at 27 seconds to go. And come on, hike the ball, man. Shit. And punts away. And going back, goes at the 35 to the 40, up to about the 42-yard line. That's it. With 18 ticks to go. So, who I think's going to win? Winnipeg in overtime. So we'll see if Winnipeg can get in field goal range. There's 18 seconds left, and they have it at their own 43. So it is, it's possible they could get a field goal attempt anyway. There's Caleros back to throw, and steps up now. Going to run, get across 50 to 55, down to the 50, and he'll slide at the 50-yard line of Ottawa. 1st and 10. First and 10 with 12 seconds to go. Your dad coaches Ottawa offensive line. Okay, cool. There's 12 seconds left. Ball's at the Ottawa around the 50-yard line. It's going to be first and 10 for Winnipeg. So they need a few more yards. They need a few more yards to get maybe a legit field goal attempt for the kicker. So first and 10 at the 50. Claro's going to throw and catch made at the 38 is Dembski. That's a first down with 6 seconds left. So they are in field goal range. Looks like they're going to bring them out to win it. Looks like they're going to bring the field goal unit out for the win. So they just missed a field goal. They got returned for a touchdown. Now Castillo has a chance to win the game with this. See where they're going to mark it at. 48-yard field goal for the win. Snap, kick, up, and there's a flag down. Kick is up, and it is good. But there is a flag down on the play. And they're celebrating. Looks like it's going to be too many men on the field. I think it's Ottawa. Looks like, that's what it's going to be again. I think they have too many guys on the field or something like that. So Winnipeg walks it off. After missing the field goal a few moments ago, now they make it, and they win 30-27. So the game is over. And we actually went to 57. We actually got to. Man, yeah, too many guys on the field. So I kind of figured that's what it was, but I wasn't gonna say it just yet. But then when I saw the special team celebrating for Winnipeg, I kind of figured that's what it was. They had too many guys on the field for Ottawa, so they win 30-20. What a wild ending! What a wild ending, guys. Looked like Winnipeg was gonna win. Then they missed a field goal, gets returned for a touchdown. Looks like maybe going to go to overtime. Then no overtime. So, man. But yeah, I won like $23. So I'm happy about that. I won $23. Better than losing $23. So who plays tomorrow? I know it's Edmonton and somebody. Hey, there's Toronto. There it is. Tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern. I got Toronto and Edmonton. So I'll be here for that. If you like football, Friday night football, they got Toronto and Edmonton. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm so sad. I'm sorry you're sad. Yeah, it really, I don't know. It just looked like this game might go under. Then, so yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. But we got Edmonton and Toronto. Don't know how that game is going to be, but we'll see. It probably won't be as exciting as this one, but anyway. But I gotta close the. I gotta close the betting out. Forgot to do that. Forgot the close the betting and let's see. Come on, man. So Winnipeg is the winner. All right, now I can end the stream. So. Yeah, you want to bet with Pat? You want to? Yeah, you're right. You and Paxton bet Winnipeg. I was the one that bet Ottawa. But I want my money. I won money though. That's what I feel much better about that. So yeah, see you tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern. So have a good one. We got a new subscriber. All right, we got Chops. There we go. We got Chops subscribe. Thank you for Chops. on that. So, yeah, tomorrow's Edmonton and Toronto. So, have a good one. See you tomorrow night.